And I immediately accepted the invitation because I felt very much at home here last year. And I like to be at home. So the moment I was invited to come here, I was looking forward to have this atmosphere and this environment, which is so important for those of us who have the chance to come close to it. And I felt so last year, and this year I feel as a part of this group and this environment, and I highly appreciate that fact. I'm very fond of my own country, and I'm very fond of the spirit and thinking in my own country, but we have weaknesses. You probably have never heard a Norwegian accept that we have some weaknesses, but we have. This award winner this year, who has a program called Spruten and Slikken. That would have been absolutely impossible in Norway if one come up with such a program and with that title. There would immediately have been so strong reactions that I think the Broadcasting Corporation would have given up this. And I like these provocative titles. I think we go forward through provocation. I have tried my whole life not to be provocative, but it's difficult because, yes, because the older you get, the more you see how long time progress means. And I'm not inclined to wait too long for new goals and new achievements. That's why I more and more appreciate provocative statements and programs. I'd like to say a few words, take this opportunity to say a few words on the commission, global commission on drugs. I was not the pioneers in this respect. I was invited to join the commission when I chaired a commission in Norway on a new drug policy in Norway, which so far have not been successful. Let me be modest and tell you the fact. But I still hope that we shall have a new policy, because I don't think it's enough just to be content with the present policy. As long as 300 people every year die of overdoses for our country with 5 million people, that is unacceptable. And I think it will lead to reactions and a new policy, not a new policy, but modernizing of the policy we have today. In this commission, I have met a combination of expertise, which is always necessary, but also of experience. And this is experience and expertise in drugs, experience in global affairs and international affairs. That's why you will find on the Commission a surprising amount of former foreign ministers. But I see now, after having joined the Commission myself, the importance of having been foreign minister. I always have looked to find reasons why I should join a group or a commission, and I certainly appreciate this experience as a part of the Commission. Over the past 2 years, since we started this global Commission on Drug Policy and launched the report on war on drugs, a lot has happened. Especially since we last got together here in Amsterdam last year for the Cannabis Culture Award 2012, the tide seems to be changing on the war on drugs. I hope I'm right here. I'm not confident, but I have seen, not at least in the United States, a change of attitude, which is absolutely necessary for a new policy on drugs. In Latin America, the taboo that prevented debate has been broken, and policy alternatives ranging from decriminalization to legalization have been put on the table for the first time ever. Substantive discourse and policy change have occurred or are imminent in countries such as Colombia, Guatemala, and Uruguay. And these important regional leaders have been vocal at the UN level too. Mexico, one of the countries most affected by violence linked to drug prohibition, is also considering alternatives to prioritize citizen security. These policy shifts are likely to be instrumental in moving forward the process of change in the United States, where we have seen great progress recently with regards to cannabis policies. Now, 19 US states allow medical marijuana use, and Washington and Colorado broke ground newly by regulating a recreational use and setting a concrete challenge to the Obama administration. Public opinion is steadily shifting, and now more than 52% of US citizens, according to polls, support cannabis regulation at the national level, and according to these latest polls, it's a sensational outcome. And we will see if this will also be a part of the reality in the months and years to come. In some parts of Europe, more explicitly in the UK, Spain and Eastern Europe, the debate on drug policy seems to have been re-energized with new reports and local legislation coming out. Besides the increase of the perception of the links between drug prohibition and the HIV pandemic and other diseases. A major review of the global drug control regime is scheduled to take place in a UN General Assembly special session in 2016. In what will likely be a key moment to turn the debate into concrete action at the global level. As we move towards 2016, the continued work of commissions, NGOs, researchers, and cultural entities to educate national, regional and local government and stakeholders need to be strengthened to create a favorable public environment to end the war and set up a positive agenda